IIMTV! Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, welcome wherever you're watching this from. Hello, and we are here today in Tampere, which I've been reliably told is the pronunciation of this particular town in Finland, which is a little bit northwest of Helsinki, where we were last night. And I have to say, I have to start with an apology because we didn't actually get a chance to speak to anybody in Helsinki, which is a shame because it's probably the biggest show I think Maiden have ever played in Helsinki at the Olympic Stadium. And unfortunately we were having a few technical problems, or I was having a few technical problems, not so much with what we're doing here, but actually what goes on stage. So unfortunately we never actually got around to actually coming and having a chat with the people in the front row, which is quite sad because a few people spotted us and want to say IIMTV. Ooh, the password, and we didn't actually manage to get down to them. So sorry to the people of Helsinki for not coming down and saying hello, but Johnny's now going to put a little clip together and show you exactly how good the show was, because it was absolutely fantastic. I think everyone, band, crew and everybody else was just absolutely gobsmacked by the show in Helsinki last night. It truly was one of the corkers so far, so thank you very much, Helsinki. And yeah, here's a few clips anyway from what happened last night.
A long time before we can play this stadium in Helsinki. It's the biggest gig we can find in the whole of Finland. We sold it out. You sold it out for us, all right? This is amazing tonight.
Well, as you can see, pretty astounding stuff there, and yeah, as I said, fantastic show last night. The crowd are absolutely amazing, and we particularly liked the inflatable woman who was about 30 rows back, although she got a bit deflated towards the end and lost her shirt. I'm quite sure what happened there, but anyway, yes, Tampere today. Another packed out stadium. It's not quite packed out yet. The doors have only been open for about half an hour, so we've got all the people down the front for the first to the barrier, and lots of young guys are streaming in. Right, and when we say young, it's actually a very young audience today. I've noticed a lot of very small boys and girls who've come with their dads or brothers and sisters, and it promises to hopefully be yet another great show here today. Finnish audiences are proving to be yeah, pretty good. So let's go and have a chat with the guys down the front, as always. And hopefully this horrible din in the background would have finished. Let's go down, shall we? Well, here we are down the front. Obviously just come down from the up backstage there, and we saw these rather two striking shirts and obviously a very interesting flag. First of all, tell us your names and where are you from?
Okay, I'm Anu and I come from Tampere.
Okay, local lady. And yourself?
I'm Jonathan and originally from Brazil, but now in Tampere.
Ah, so now the flag story may become more apparent. Well, tell us about the flag and how you guys, I assume you guys are together in one flag. Yeah, okay, all right, to tell us the story.
Well, we wanted to do our very own Eddie. Yes. So I got the idea to draw our own Eddie and put the flags together. So it's like, because we're getting married this December. Really? So it represents our marriage to tie the flags together. So it's two countries coming one.
Yeah. And how did you meet, dare I ask?
In Maiden forums.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So how long have you known each other? It's all, I mean, how long? You know, obviously, I assume you've been to Brazil, or have you come here, or?
We've been together now from December. We started to send few messages, private messages, and in the few days he just booked flight to Finland because he's living now in Sweden before like 19 years. Yeah. So he flies straight to the Finland, and this April we will move together.
Yes, that's quite an amazing story. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I mean, obviously we know people who have met each other, but I don't know anybody who's actually got married via the Iron Maiden website.
We're gonna have also an Iron Maiden cover band playing on a wedding. Maiden Hell, that best cover band in Finland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, have you been to the shows in Brazil yet, or?
No, I would like to go to Brazil someday, but maybe someday, but not this year. No.
No, not this year.
Yeah, we were doing separately gigs. In the first leg, I was doing shows, and he was staying in Sweden, and now we do only the summer shows together.
Okay. And what about yourself, sir? Have you seen the band in Brazil, or been to the shows there, or has it just been in Sweden?
Well, it's been in Scandinavia, Denmark, Sweden, now Finland. Never in Brazil, but I would love to.
Have you seen any shows on this tour so far? Were you in Helsinki last night?
Yeah, Stockholm was our first one together.
Okay.
And before that, I was in Australian Tokyo, Yokohama. And then we do maybe Warsaw, Prague and Gothenburg. And that's it for us, maybe.
Well, I think I think that's still pretty good innings, I have to say. I mean, compared to some of the lunatics who we see every day, but you know. But I mean, what's your favourite? Have you seen? What's your favourite part of the show? What are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh.
Is there a special moment for both of you? Is there like, oh, this is the best bit?
Really?
What's the best bit then?
Being on stage with Iron Maiden on Heaven Can Wait tonight.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the best bit. So have you been on Heaven Can Wait, or?
I've been 2 times before, and well, third one was yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, and so now it's my 4th time.
Good God, how did you manage that?
I don't know. I never have any luck, so it was weird. And he won now 2 times. He won Tampere
In a row.
In a row. I can't believe it. It's just that.
Sounds like a fix if you ask me. I'll have to have a word with Big Jeff about this. But absolutely, it's absolutely great. Well, obviously you'll enjoy that this evening. But besides the show, what about the show itself? Is there anything particular?
Bobsled for me, absolutely whole song and rhyme, absolutely when it comes to drumming part and the explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just cry every time when I see that. It's the best part of the show.
Yeah.
But it's a shame that tonight we can't see it from this side. So.
Yeah, of course, I understand. And what about yourself, sir? Is it the same thing, or do you have slightly different moments to remember?
Well, it's all the songs they haven't played for so long, like Clairvoyant and Power Slave and all those songs, Rhyme. I'm also really looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Moonchild personally. That's the one I like the most. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it seems to hit the mark for me. Well, anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck. When's the wedding? December, did you say?
December, yeah.
And where is the wedding?
In Tampere.
Here. Oh,
Yeah.
Here. Fine. Okay. Well, look, have a great time.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully Maiden Hell will do the job.
Yeah, they will definitely.
In playing music, that is. And obviously, if you want to say anything out to everybody out there in Iron Maiden land, is there anything you want to say hello to on the website or anything?
For all our friends, we love you. You know, you are the best. You are our family. That is all about the whole Maiden family.
Maiden connects people.
Yeah, definitely. Because we travel together, we are sharing the hotel rooms together, we do everything together, and no one ever leaves anyone alone. So that's the best part of being in part of the Maiden family. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And have a good night. Okay, well here we have a young lady who's nearly dead centre, and she says she has a story to tell me that I've never heard before.
Yes.
So please explain, what's your story?
Okay, so this is now first time in 4 years when I get out with my husband.
Right.
So for the whole night we have 2 little children, and both times in the hospital we heard Iron Maiden records through the whole birth. And the midwife wasn't so pleased, but we did it.
Can you remember which particular song it was when
With my daughter it was Afraid. No. Afraid to shoot strangers.
Wow, okay.
And my son was birthed 2 minutes to midnight.
I have to say that is a story I've never heard before.
Yeah, I know it.
And some people might think that's a little crazy, but because normally, surely the birthing should be, relaxing music and
Classical music or something like that, but Iron Maiden was the perfect music for me.
I thought you might want to go like Aces High or something a bit quick, so you want to get it over and done with, or no, the whole.
Yeah, something that I didn't have to think about that occasion so much, so I closed my eyes and heard to Bruce Dickinson. That was the best.
I'm not sure how Bruce would take that, but anyway. I was listening to you when I was giving birth. Okay, yeah, fine. Well, were they? What are your? Is it son and daughter or two?
Yes, son and daughter.
What are their names?
Helmi is my daughter. Yeah. That means pearl in English, and Tauno is my son.
And what is your name? I mean, this is your husband, I'm assuming, yeah?
I'm Anne, and this is my husband Timo.
Timo. So, whose idea was it to play Iron Maiden at your birth?
Mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
And what did you think of this, sir?
Maynard.
He didn't disagree.
Disagree. Okay, so well.
He was thinking a little bit Ozzy Osbourne and Paranoid, but I said no.
Yeah, I'd go with Iron Maiden every time if I was giving birth.